Don't misunderstand. That's not being a dictator. You've all met the dictator personality. That's not what God is calling us to be, as a bunch of dictators. That's not who we are supposed to become. But God does want us to become leaders. God has called you men to lead your family. The word command here means to guide with conviction and to guide with clarity. And I want to say something right now. It may not be politically correct and it may not be popular, but it is true. Fathers, it is not your job nor your responsibility to entertain your kids. That's not my responsibility, to keep my kids entertained. It is my job to equip my kids. It's my job to lead them into righteousness. Hear me. You can't lead your family in a direction that you are not willing to walk in yourself. You will never lead your family in a direction that you are not willing to walk in yourself. And we've got too many dads who lead the leading up to their wives as far as going to church and being faithful and praying and calling on God. We got too many dads who leave the leading of their household up to the wife and up to the church. But that's not how it's supposed to be. God said that I called you to lead. I called you to lead. You are supposed to lead in faithfulness. You are supposed to lead in worship. You're supposed to lead in prayer. You're supposed to lead in dedication. Men, you are supposed to lead. Amen. I read something, Brother Sill, and it bothered me because I look in the mirror sometimes and I see that this is true of myself sometimes. But I read this about a little girl. She was asked what she wanted to be when she grew up. She said, I want to be a cell phone. And everybody laughed. They thought that. What a funny answer, you know. They asked her, why in the world do you want to be a cell phone? She said, because Daddy spends all his time with his phone. He holds it. He talks to it. He looks at it more than he looks at me. And that when the little girl said that, it hit the father like a punch to the gun. He holds it. He talks to it. Looks to the gut. Men, you cannot lead your family from a distance. Your family doesn't just need your paycheck. They need your presence. They need your attention. They need your leadership. Genesis 18 and 19 goes on to say, they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment. Abraham's leadership affected generations. I want the fathers in this room to hear me. Your